body all right, man. Anyway, let's go out here.
Yeah, that's basically what that's going into. Plus, they rule with an iron fist.
Yeah, how you gonna kill a man that's covered with iron? How you gonna penetrate him?
Yeah, just like today, America, we saw the Edomites, particular America, they have the most advanced tanks, weaponry, you know, these vehicles, these airplanes. Well, back then, Rome had the most advanced fucking war
military.
equipment.
Yeah.
War tactics.
You know?
Yeah. True. Absolutely. I'll keep reading. It says, it says, and his nails of brass, which devoured, break in pieces, and stamped the residue with his feet. And then, and of the 10 horns that were in his head, and of the other, which came up, and before whom 3 fell, even of that horn that had eyes, and a mouth that spake very great things. I read that part again. It says, which came up, and before whom 3 fell, even of that horn that had eyes, and a mouth that spake great things, whose look was more stout than his fellows. I beheld, and the same horn made war with the saints, and prevailed against them, until the Ancient of Days came, and judgment was given to the saints of the Most High, and the time came that the saints possessed the kingdom. So that's leading us right up to the kingdom of heaven. So this is even talking about the beast that's living now, which was a revival of the ancient Roman, which is the first part of the beast that was wounded with the deadly heel. Whose deadly wound was healed.
And now they on their last leg.
Yeah. Now they're on their last leg.
Yeah, like
got no leg to stand on there. Inside joke, right? It says, verse 23. Thus he said, the 4th beast shall be the 4th kingdom upon earth, which shall be diverse from all kingdoms, and shall devour the whole earth, and shall tread it down and break it in pieces. And that's what they did in the ancient Roman, and that's what they're beginning to do now. Well, that's what they've been doing now. You know, and this is the end of them doing that.
They formulated the NATO alliance.
Yep.
And from that moment on, and we was going into it last night,
yep,
all those fucking countries during the whole era of the Cold War, right after World War II, the beast was just trampling on nations.
Yeah.
You know? Didn't they call it the Treaty of Rome before?
Yeah, the EU. Exactly. It started as the Treaty of Rome.
Treaty of Rome.
And then they called it the European Economic Community, and then it segued into the European Union.
As they continue to add more countries, right?
And it started with those Western European countries. It started with actually 10 of them.
Yep.
And then they started to expand, you know, with time.
There it goes into the 10 horns.
The 10 horns, which is also the 10 toes.
Yep.
And Daniel.
Yep.
That's how you know this is that same empire.
Yep.
Being formulated, but now it's going to go into perdition.
Right.
You know, the Lord's raising up the bear right now to go against it.
Yep. Verse 24, and the 10 horns out of you just broke this down pretty much. And the 10 horns out of his kingdom are 10 kings that shall arise, and another shall rise after them. And he shall be diverse from the first, and he shall subdue 3 kings. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times, and the dividing of time.
Talking about Israel.
Yep.
We'll give it to his time, for a set period of time, where he's going to rule over us. He's going to catch hell. You're going to, change everything, change the ordinances, change the laws, throw everything off course, deceive the whole world, the planet. And he did just that.
Yeah.
He did just that, man. But now his kingdom is found wanting. All right, the Lord's getting ready to require, you know.
God.
Yeah, verse,
they doing the EU, they're gonna basically turn on America, man. And we're gonna grab that in Revelation 17. We got more.
yeah, got 2 more verses. 26, it says, but the judgment shall sit, and they shall take away his dominion, and consume, and to destroy it unto the end. And the kingdom and dominion, and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven, shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High.
Israel, man.
The so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. And of course, the other Israelites that maybe mingled amongst the heathen, even look like the heathen, right? It says, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominions shall serve and obey him.
That Isaiah 45, world without end.
Yep, yep.
It's gonna be an everlasting kingdom. Hey, you don't have so much power. These other nations, they won't have it in their mind to come up and fight us, man.
Okay.
You know.
And after a while, once they learn the law, statutes, and commandments, they're going to appreciate us. They're going to like the rulership under us. You know, they're going to see a righteous way how to live and how to eat and how it's beneficial. So eventually, you know, they're going to get their head whooped, but eventually they're going to understand, like, okay, this is why we're not supposed to eat pork. This is why we're not supposed to, you know,
worship other gods.
Worship other gods. You know?
Yeah. They're gonna be blessed for a certain extent.
Yeah. They're gonna get their lots back, their lands.
Yeah.
But they're gonna give us tribute, their best of their best.
Yep.
You know?
For us letting them live on our planet.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be like the time of when King David was in power.
Right.
You know, basically what he did was he set up garrisons in all their lands.
Which are modern day embassies,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
We pretty much occupied their land, even though it was their land.
Yep.
But you know, they had to pay tribute to the king.
Yeah.
You know, Yahweh Shai, King David, the 12, they all are going to be kings over these nations. The rest of the 144,000. So, hey, you know, that's why we ain't got to worry about, you know, any nation trying to, you know, stage some type of coup or attack.
Uprising.
That's not going to happen.
Nah.
You know, if the nation's going to be, they're going to be serving us. So if anybody got a line, they're going to jump to it before we even get to it. You know?
And then the Israelites, the chosen men, they're going to be gods on earth. New bodies, man. They're not there. There's not going to be a challenge. They're not going to be able to challenge. You know? That's going to be out of the window, man.
Also, we're going to have the angels in the spiritual realm. They going to be, you know, eyes on the nations as well. You know? You're going to know their thoughts.
I got a free for someone to read.
I was done with
Revelation
17. Bring out your free room.
This is Isaiah 2:2. And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains and shall be exalted above the hills.
So the government, you know, which is the mountain, the government of Israel is basically going to be above all other governments. There's going to be one government, you know, but the other nation is going to be that, you know, it's going to be under Yahweh Shem Shai.
And all nations shall flow unto it. And many people shall go and say, come ye, and let us go to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the Most High of Jacob, and he will teach us his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law.
Yeah, these nations, we gonna have to basically bang them over the head with a rod of iron, then teach them, you know, because they're gonna be stubborn and proud, you know. So we got to put them in check, man. We got to put them in order. You know, we have to do that, you know, via violence, man.
That's what they did to us.
Yeah.
In order for our heritage to be completely stripped away, they had to beat it out of us first. You know, we didn't just start speaking perfect English when we got over here.
They didn't really come over to say, hey, I want to learn. I'll go to your schools.
Right.
You know, teach us. No, you killed us and put us in fear, and force us to learn it. Hey, Roots. People forget about the movie Roots. The classic scene
change
everybody
your name.
Yep. Your name Toby, boy.
Kunta.
Nah, it's Kunta Kinte. Like, nah.
That nigga,
Toby.
they beat it out of him. Literally. That nigga was
the
saying
movie.
Kunta, and they whooped his ass again.
Yeah.
Nigga then whooped him so bad, the nigga said he had Toby.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll finish this.
And he did that to all the tribes.
Yeah, all of them.
He whipped us, and now we speak English. He whipped the northern tribes, and now you speak Spanish or Portuguese.
What's that?
Dutch.
Dutch. Yeah.
Yeah. Now you got Spanish names, Dutch names,
French.
French names.
Yeah.
But this slavery, these nations, the slavery we're gonna put on them is gonna be on a way higher level. You know what the Esau did to us, because you're not gonna be able to do anything to us, man. We're gonna be gods, you know, like your brother said, man.
And the word of the Lord, I'll read the second part again. For out of Zion shall go forth the law, and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. And he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks.
no more fighting with your instruments. You're going to be working with them instruments. You know?
Obviously, that's not fulfilled yet.
Right.
So who are them people over there in
Right.
in
Land of Israel.
yeah, in the land of Israel saying that they're Jews, man?
You're supposed to be over
Saying
there.
they're the chosen people. You know?
Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore.
Yep. No wars, man.
We in the brink of it. We at war right now. Not you know, the nation is. Russia and Ukraine.
Look at Isaiah 2.
Yeah, that's what it was at.
Oh, you was in Isaiah 2.
Reading Isaiah 2.
Did you read where we go in about the baby and the ass?
Well, that's further.
About the lion should lie down with the
Oh, yeah, I think keep reading.
I think that's in Isaiah 11. I think
11.
Yeah, 6.
that shall lay with.
The great
Basically,
and
we
shall
eat
eat
the
grass.
animals and all of that.
Yeah.
I think it's
That's
16.
Isaiah 11.
And 16 or somewhere around there.
Yeah, so the nation's not gonna learn war anymore, man. And also the animals, you know, the predator and the prey, they all gonna live in harmony, man. You know,
Let me start at the top,
got it.
or go straight to the point.
Go straight to the point.
And righteousness shall be the girdle. Oh, Slakia. Isaiah 11 and 5. And righteousness shall be the girdle of his loins, and faithfulness the girdle of his reins. The wolf shall dwell with the lamb, and the leopard shall lie down with the kid. And the calf and the young lion.
Kid is not a little kid. It's all about
Baby goat.
Baby goat, right? Yep.
And the young lion with the battling together, and a little child shall lead them. And the crow, and the cow.
That's an all harmony right there.
Yeah, kind.
And they ain't playing on your little babies, your little toddlers running around. He gonna be playing with them, telling them what to do. Our children. Yep.
So these predators, lions and wolves, they believe they're gonna eat herbs.
Yeah, kind.
You know? Like gorillas eat, herbs. They stay big and strong, man. Now the Lord gonna change it up like that. Go ahead.
And the cow and the bear shall feed. Their young ones shall lie down together, and the lion shall eat straw like the ox.
There you go.
The suckling child shall play on the hole of the asp.
Little Israelite baby, man.
Snake kids and guards. Dig their hand in there blindly.
Yeah,
They
those
ain't
are,
gonna be blind. They gonna know what's in, They gonna reach in and just pull out and be like, look what I got.
and those are poisonous snakes too.
Yeah, the ass.
Yeah, it's
The
a
earth gonna
viper.
go back into the Garden of Eden, man. Where the animals had fear of Adam.
Yep.
And also they had fear of Noah too.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So that's gonna go back to where it was, man.
And the weaned child shall put his hand on the cockatrice den.
That's a poisonous snake too.